go. Bring it up, baby. Let's go.
What is good, YouTube, man? How is everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a fantastic weekend so far, man. It is Sunday, so we're going to continue, man. We are going to continue what we've been doing every single Sunday, and that is a film study, right? Shout out to the members of the channel. This week, they decided and voted on Trayvon Mullen. And shout out to my brother ONT6. Let me see something real quick. What the hell? My brother ONT6. Let me see something real quick, man. Shout out to my brother ONT6, man. He says, what up, Andy Raiders? What is good with my dog, man? Well, shout out to my brother ONT. Shout out to everybody who's already pulling up for today's film session. We got James, Van City, Raider Dangerfield, Herman. Who else? Tubby was good. Raider Friday was popping. Antoine, Raider Dangerfield, EJ was good. Raider Mark, Jorge, what's up? Richard was good. Yeah, we got some people in here. Kyle Holt, shout out to the members. Let's see, OG, Matrix, Stormtrooper. But yes, like I was saying, you guys, shout out to the members of the channel because this week they voted on Trayvon Mullen for the film session. So exciting stuff. We got this ready to go. And if you do want to become a member of the channel, it should be pinned at the top of the comment section if you do want to become a member. Now, without further ado, you guys, enough talking, enough chatter. Let's get into the film session. Now, let me pull this up. Let's go into the film room. Bang. We are here. We are here, man. Missed y'all too. Was good, blazing. Just another DJ was good. It's gonna be good. It is. It is gonna be a good one. Now, starting off hot. Something that you see a lot in today's NFL is crossing patterns. These slot receivers taking away half the field by going over the top, over behind linebackers, and this, that, and the third. We see this week in and week out in the NFL. And this time, you're going to see what's his name? Trayvon Mullen right here at the bottom of your screen. Marquise Brown, we know he is a speedster. He is going to try and come over with a crossing route. It is not going to work. So take a look at Trayvon Mullen right here at the bottom of your screen, number 27. You're going to see the crossing pattern. He does a good job, realizes it. Mark Andrews, nowhere to go. He has to go elsewhere. And I mean, they pick up some yards, but we're looking at Mr. Mullen here. So my mistake. I thought it was Marquise Brown. We got Mark Andrews right here that's going to make that comeback. You see how Denzel Perryman is over there running for his life. Trayvon Mullen is helping him out, making sure that nothing goes over here. And he does a good job right there. Now, he got Mark Andrews on that play, right? He didn't allow Mark Andrews to go anywhere. On this next play, Mark Andrews is going to get his get back. And what I mean by that is you'll see one-on-one coverage, Trayvon Mullen here, Mark Andrews right here. They're going to try and get the quick pass. And that's exactly what the Baltimore Ravens did to Trayvon Mullen on this play. You see an outbreaking route. Trayvon Mullen loses a bit of his balance, and Mark Andrews picks up, I believe, 8 to 9 yards on that play. So let's go ahead and rewind that because this is a good play right here. So right now, Trayvon Mullen still backpedaling. Boom, he gets hit with a nice outbreaking route right here by Mark Andrews, one of my favorite tight ends in the league right now, and he gets beat. And that's okay. It happens, right? It happens. Mark Andrews is a top tier player in this league, right? Now, Again, I want to look at a bunch of these plays. I don't want to just give you guys just a highlight reel, a good, bad. Uh, Storm, bro, if you want to talk, I'll say. I follow Andy. Hold on. 20 right here. You'll see Mr. Trayvon Mullen again at the bottom of your screen. This is discipline. We need to understand the assignment. As we all know, last year, Gus Bradley, he loved himself a cover three. So Trayvon Merrick was going to go into the back, outside third, right? On this play, you're going to see Trayvon Mullen lose a little bit of assignment discipline on this play, and he gets baited into the comeback route on Mark Andrews, even though KJ Wright is right here guarding him, and that leaves Marquise Brown wide open right behind him, and they get a big chunk play on that. That's part of discipline. Now, this is week one. This is a new scheme. We have to remember that. So there is going to be a little bit of an error, right? But we do want to make sure that we're disciplined to our assignment because plays like this can get they can get behind us, and we don't want too many of these plays. So KJ Wright does a good job there by picking up on Mark Andrews. Trayvon Mullen keeps his eyes in the backfield and forgets to drop, leaving a big area right there. And they do get a big chunk play on it. But that's okay. Like I said, at this point in time, it was the first week of the season, and it was a new scheme. They were still learning everything about Gus Bradley's scheme there. So I will not fault him too much on that. Now, right here, you're going to see at the bottom of your screen, Trayvon Mullen. He is going to be one-on-one, and he does a good job with his technique right here on the 9 route, on the go route, however you guys want to call it, a streak, a fade. It's not a fade, but you'll see good technique right here. Opens up his hips to the outside. Good hand placement, good fighting right here, legal physical play, and then they go elsewhere. But Lamar overthrows it, and it's a good job nonetheless by Trayvon Mullen on the outside. We'll go ahead and look at this matchup one more time. You'll see the way he opens up his hips. Good job by Trayvon Mullen there. And Lamar has to throw elsewhere. We know Lamar, if he has to beat you with his arm, it may not be the best. And you see there, he misses a big play to his tight end there. Now, next up on this list, he's gonna do a good job again on the outside third, picking up the biggest threat. I'll show you guys that right now. So again, now Trayvon Mullen is at the top of your screen. Him and Jonathan Abram are going to. Abram is supposed to cover the flats. Mullen is supposed to cover the biggest threat going deep. And that's exactly what happens. They do a good job switching. So this time, Trayvon Mullen, top of your screen right here, and you'll see exactly how they switch. He realizes one's going deep. He picks up on that. Lamar Jackson has to scramble, know where to go in terms of passing the ball there. That's a good play. That is just good discipline, understanding that you have help underneath to be able to take the route going over the top. That's a good job by Trayvon Mullen. They end up switching. Good play to take away the biggest threat going deep. Absolutely nothing was getting over the top of Trayvon Merrick and Trayvon Mullen on that play. Now, let's see right here. Let's go all the way down, all the way down. Bingo. Bingo. So right here, you'll see he's going to display some great textbook technique right here, allowing the receiver to get zero separation on this play. So at the top of your screen, the ball snap. He's going to try and get an inside route. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Trayvon Mullen does a good job being able to take that away. Of course, we know the threat that Lamar Jackson has with his legs, and he's able to just pick up some yards with his legs. But that's not Trayvon Mullen's fault. Trayvon Mullen is guarding his guy very, very well right here at the top of your screen. Matchup, good physical within 5 yards in the legal range in the NFL. So we're doing a damn good job with Trayvon Mullen on the outside. Shout out again to my brother ONT. My brother, he says, name our CB1 through 5 right now, in your opinion. Right now we got Rock Sin, I think is number 1. Then Anthony Averett, and then Nate Hobbs in the slot, and then you got Mullen and Cravon LeBlanc and Amik as the depth guys. I think right now Trayvon Mullen will be fighting to get in that first team. I don't think that right now Mullen is in his first team right now. I don't think he's going to get first team reps as of right now. But yeah, that's just my opinion on that. But good job nonetheless by Trayvon Mullen to be able to take away that threat. But Lamar Jackson does make a big play with his legs. That's not Mullen's fault. It is what it is. Okay, moving on. Right here, just a good job. You know, being one of the out, he is the furthest guy to the outside, so he's going to make a good tackle. We know this running back very very well, Latavius Murray. He's going to try and break the run outside. Trayvon Mullen comes downhill, makes a nice physical tackle, doesn't allow him to get many extra yards, but you'll see it better from this angle, right? Trayvon Mullen right here. Latavius Murray is going to try and bounce the Trayvon Mullen's going to try and bounce the run outside. It doesn't work. Good job by Trayvon Mullen to get down, get dirty, and do a good job right there. Now, next up right here, we're going to have him just another good job in zone, which is not something that he is too used to, right? This is unnatural to Mullen so far. You'll see him again in zone, being able to read Lamar Jackson, and then he's going to break off. You see Corey Littleton is now breaking down field to try and contain Lamar Jackson. Trayvon Mullen notices it, and he follows Mark Andrews all the way down the sideline. That's just good zone play, if you ask me. Being able to read that your linebacker is passing down a receiver or a tight end into your area, picking that up, and allowing your linebackers to take everything underneath, you take everything over the top. It's just good disciplined football. He does a good job taking away that threat. We end up getting a sack. Good job by Mr. Trayvon Mullen. Now, next up on this, we are going to Pittsburgh, Schittsburg, however you want to call it. We got Pittsburgh game. And then in this game right here, he actually, in my opinion, out of the 4 games that Trayvon Mullen played this year, I think that this was his best game. He was tested by Deontay Johnson. He was tested by Chase Claypool. And he overall passed every single test, in my opinion. So I really like this footage. Therefore, we're going to start off. We know this play very, very well. It is Trayvon Mullen's only pick of this season. But I want you to see, this is not an easy matchup. I do believe that I'm not sure if that's Deontay Johnson. I'm pretty sure it is Deontay Johnson at the top of your screen against Trayvon Mullen. But you're going to see Trayvon Mullen, good technique. They're going to try an outbreaking route. Nope, that doesn't work. Mullen does good job, good fighting with the hands. Now, Ben Roethlisberger is going to break contain, and he's going to try and let the receiver go upfield. Doesn't work. Trayvon Mullen reads it, gets the pick. Good job. That was a very good play because he did 2 things in once. He covered, shouldn't say guarded. He covered his man on the play, and then he also did a good job with the scramble drill to read where Big Ben wanted to go with that ball, and then he ends up getting a nice interception. So good job by Trayvon Mullen to do kind of 2 things at once. And yes, I'm pretty sure that is Deontay Johnson there. And we know Deontay Johnson, he had his drop issues, but he's a damn good route runner. So that was a good play. Shout out to Trayvon Mullen on that one, getting himself a pick. And you know what? He almost got himself another one, but we'll get to that in just a second. Right here, next up on this play, we got one-on-one with Juju Smith-Schuster, a guy that we're going to see this season much more than last year. He is now signed with the Kansas City Chiefs. So this is one-on-one. Juju Smith-Schuster is going to try and get him on a comeback route. It just doesn't work. He is all over it, all over the comeback route. Good job by Trayvon Mullen. Nowhere to go. And ends up getting into a coverage sack. Shout out to our guys doing their job. But I really want to emphasize this matchup right here because Juju, we know that he's one of Ben Roethlisberger's most reliable targets, so we know he's going to want to go there. So take a look. Juju will try and hit him with a nice comeback route right at the line to gain. You want to get that first down to keep the drive going. They run it to Trayvon Mullen's side. No separation there. Trayvon Mullen practically runs that route with him. So good job by Mullen there. Big Ben has nowhere to go, leading to a coverage sack. Now, next up, this is back, I believe, one-on-one with Deontay Johnson. Can't really blame him on this one, right? So you'll see the matchup at the top of your screen right here. At the end of the day, there's good defense and there's better offense, and that's what you're going to see in this play right here. Good job, good coverage, guards the comeback route. This is good coverage, right? Now, That's just better offense. There's not much you can really do there. Big Ben puts it in a spot where only the receiver can get it, and that's exactly what happened. You cannot blame Trayvon Mullen on that play. Maybe you can say that he could have been more aggressive at the point of attack, but that's good coverage, just better offense. Can't really blame him on that one. In all honesty, if I'm gonna be really fair at this, but again, you'll see the matchup at the top of your screen. Trayvon Mullen, good job against a good route runner. And you know what? Good defense, better offense. It is what it is. Shout out to Jack in the chat. What's good with you, my brother? Now, right here, they're gonna try and get a quick play, quick first down. Trayvon Mullen is all over it, only letting them gain 1 yard on this next play. You'll see it right here. Trayvon Mullen, he's 6 yards off, 7 yards off the line of scrimmage, but you'll see how quick he is to close down this area when he gets the ball, gets that. Only a gain of 1 yard. I believe that was second down. So puts them in a bad situation, 3rd and 8, 3rd and long. Good job by Trayvon Mullen to read that, read the quick pass, get there quickly, make a sure tackle, doesn't miss the tackle, doesn't, let Juju run for a bunch of other yards. So good job on that one. Now, the next play, this is a very good play to look at. Deontay Johnson, he's going to beat Trayvon Mullen deep. And I thought that Trayvon Mullen started this rep off pretty good. You'll see, opens his hips. This is a good position to win this rep. Now, he gets physical. They both are, attached to each other at this point. He looks back, and that's when he gets beat. He looks back, and that's when he gets beat. Trayvon Mullen, instead of just keeping going stride for stride with Deontay, he takes a look back, maybe eager to try and jump up for possible another interception. But instead of just keep going stride for stride, he gets beat downfield. Now, that's okay, right? That's okay. It happens. I still like what Trayvon Mullen did on that one. Of course, you would like it to not go for 35 yards, but it is what it is. Like I was saying earlier, there's good defense. There's also just better offense. That's just how the game goes in the NFL. Now, right here, good matchup because this is not something that we see very often. You have Trayvon Mullen. Now he's on Chase Claypool. So this is something to look at. Chase Claypool is no slouch by any means. And you're going to see Big Ben. He's going to try and throw a jump ball. And you'll see Trayvon Mullen here do a good job to make sure that no big play happens here. Gets his hands on the ball, almost getting himself a second interception here. So good job by Trayvon Mullen to get up there with Chase Claypool and not allow any big play to happen there. You'll see right here, point of attack, Trayvon Mullen is actually in a better position than Claypool, knocks his ass on the ground. Good job by Mullen there. Almost getting him a second interception in the game, right? So that was a good job right here. Next up, a few right here. Bang. Now, I want you to look at this really quick. Where is it? So right here, you're going to see Trayvon Mullen on the outside. They're going to try and hit him with an inside slant. It just doesn't work. He's all over that. There's nowhere for that receiver to go. I do believe that is Deontay Johnson once again. But just look at the technique, right? You got a good outside receiver, outside corner one-on-one matchup, tries to go inside. It just doesn't work. Nowhere for that receiver to go. I mean, he goes elsewhere. They do get some yards, but good job by Trayvon Mullen nonetheless. Shout out to my brother ONT again. He says, Jack, my Dodgers leads your Giants by 13 games. Pay up. Let's go, Dodgers. Let's go, Raiders. Man, freaking baseball talk, man. Only if I understood half the shit you guys were saying with this baseball talk, man. Now, next up, let me pull this, and we are now in Vegas against Miami. Good game this was. I think almost went into overtime or was in overtime. Right here, we're going to kick it off. Trayvon Mullen is going to have some good coverage, good physical coverage on the tight end. You'll see Trayvon Mullen right here. This is Mike Gesicki, a very good receiving tight end. He's a good route runner, but you'll see right here, Mullen within the legal range, or maybe not, just outside. Mullen gets his hands on the tight end. Absolutely nowhere for the tight end to go. Jacoby Brissett is forced to run. Nowhere really for a big play to happen here. Trayvon Mullen on Gasecki, good hands, forces the man to have to scramble. Good job by Mr. Mullen. You know, doing his job. Can't really ask for much more than to just do their job. Now, where is it at? Where is it at? Bang, right here. Something that we did not see much, if at all, happen before Gus Bradley came in. Right here at the bottom of your screen, you're gonna see Trayvon Mullen actually going to blitz. He gets good pressure, almost gets home there. Good job for him to get back there, put some pressure on Jacoby Brissett, but just enough for Casey Hayward to get beat there. Just enough time for Casey Hayward to get beat. But maybe we could see a little bit more of this with Patrick Graham. Sending Trayvon Mullen on a blitz wouldn't be too bad, right? He got back there, made him have to step up in the pocket, forced good pressure. I would actually like to see this a little bit more with Patrick Graham. Very, very intriguing to see if Trayvon Mullen can be a consistent blitzer next year, a guy that can come off the edge and force a little bit of a heat on the quarterback. So good blitz there, forcing a little bit of pressure, ill-advised throw, but their receiver does a good enough play to good enough job to make the play is what I meant to say. Now, next up right here, you're going to see him. He's going to take away the deep shot. This is Will Fuller. This is a speedster. He has killed a lot of cornerbacks with this route. Now, he's going to try and do somewhat of a post corner. Doesn't really work. Trayvon Mullen, stride for stride downfield with Will Fuller. It's not there. It's not there, Will Fuller. You have nowhere to go. Trayvon Mullen, stride for stride downfield, does a damn good job right there, man. Very, very good job. If Mullen can keep from being so handsy and stiff when running, with the wide receiver stays consistent, he'll be elite. Yeah, and that's why I'm showing you good and bad plays. I don't just want to show you good plays of Trayvon Mullen because that does not represent what we have, right? If I want to show you guys a highlight reel, I'll just let you guys go on YouTube and search up Trayvon Mullen highlights. We're in a film session. We are studying the player that we have, and that's why you'll see good and bad plays. Like this next one. Right here, you'll see Mike Gesicki. This is the second time we've seen a matchup with these two. Mike Gesicki is going to do an out route. He's going to go, I believe, 7 and out. And he actually gets Mullen on this play. He beats Mullen on this play. You'll see right here, yep, right at 7, curves it out, gets the first down. He beats Mullen. And at the end of the day, we're going to see that. Gasecki's a damn good tight end. He's a very good player. But you'll see it again from this angle. Gesicki, boom, gets that out route, gets both feet in. Trayvon Mullen gets beat. But next up, that didn't last for too long. That did not last for too long because right here, they're going to say, oh, you know what? It worked last time. Let's try it again. No, not going to happen. Trayvon Mullen locked in on this next one, and he does not allow Gesicki to get him 2 times. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, well, we're not even going to get that far because guess what? Trayvon Mullen is going to get this man back. They try the same exact route, a little bit deeper. Trayvon Mullen runs the route for him, shadows him. Take a look at this matchup. Gesicki, Mullen, doesn't work. It does not work. Right here, outbreaking route, nowhere to go. Great job by Trayvon Mullen, keeping his eyes at the hips of the receiver or the tight end in this play. But like you were just saying, who was just saying this right here? Matrix. This is a time where he'll get too handsy. And I really do think that we need to try and fix this up with this new regime because this can cause a lot of penalties. He practically hugs Will Fuller on this play. So take a look at this at the bottom of your screen. This is Trayvon Mullen, Will Fuller. Will Fuller's going to try and do an outbreaking route to the left of your screen, or yes, at the bottom of your screen. Trayvon Mullen's practically going to hug the fucking guy, and we can't really have that. Like that you can't do that. You cannot do that. Thankfully, the ball goes to the other side of the field. We make a tackle, but we shouldn't be hugging like that. That's a hold. That is a clear penalty. You can't be holding or hugging their receiver when they're trying to run their routes. So we can't let these two handsiness become a bigger trend than what it already is. We need a less, we need to take this down big time because yeah, it's just a recipe for disaster if we allow this to keep happening. But nonetheless, it doesn't get called this time, so you know what? We're not gonna worry about it, right? So next up on this list right here that we got, it is 46-35. Bang. Right here. This is a beautiful job by Trayvon Mullen. Beautiful. So we just seen a bad play that he had. Well, guess what? Back to Mike Gesicki. They were battling it out all night long this game. Back to Mike Gesicki, and boom, Mike Gesicki is absolutely shadowed on this play, and Trayvon Mullen breaks up the pass as well. Nowhere for Mike Gesicki to go. Boom, slaps the ball out of the hand. Great, great job by Trayvon Mullen. I mean, just all around, the coverage was really good. There was no separation here with with Gesicki at all. You see Trayvon Mullen here, Gesicki here. It's just a very good battle at the top of your screen that leads to a Trayvon Mullen pass deflection, pass breakup. So good job for these two to get after it. And Mullen with a good job at the point of attack, batting that ball down. You'll see it here from a different angle. And yeah, we only got a few plays left on this film session, so let's go ahead and get to those. But boom, good job breaking up that ball, allowing nothing else to happen. Now, let me pull this up right here. Bang. We are in KC. Oh, shit. In KC. This is a big matchup. We kind of live and die for this matchup, right? We love this matchup. Now, right here at the bottom of your screen, it sucks, right? Because it seems like a trend that's going on right now is the double moves are giving him problems. And that's exactly what you're going to see. I do believe that's Mecole Hardman at the bottom of your screen, going to hit him with a double move, drop him, and then go for a big gain. So that was a little spooky to see on film, right? You never want to see your guy get beat on a double move, but you also never want to see your guy get dropped on a double move. So we got to fix that up. Nonetheless, good route. I'll credit their receiver. That was a very good route. That was a very good route. Shout out to Mullen for making up the tackle. But yeah, that was a spooky play. We got to fix that up. At the same time, this was his first game back after missing a ton of action. So there is that to look at as well. We can't just, fault him crazily. But yeah, we want to make sure that we're staying good. Shout out to Jack. He says uh ONT history knows it's summertime. Prima donnas get hurt and vacation with family. It's also time for Sack Kings to pass the other paid team. Shout out to Jack with the dono, man. They'll be here going back and forth right now. I love it. I love it. But right here, take a look at your bottom of your screen. You got Trayvon Mullen. This double move is now going to be done. I believe this is Byron Pringle. And it almost goes for a big one as well. This time it's going to be an out and up. Trayvon Mullen is still in a good position right here. Now, this is where you'll see separation. It does seem like he did trip up. Thankfully, Mahomes goes to a different part of the field, but that definitely could have been a big gain there. For the most part, this was covered pretty well, but as soon as the receiver stacked him, Trayvon Mullen did lose balance a little bit. So we want to be able to keep these double moves down in we want to keep these in control a little bit. But good job nonetheless by Mullen. For the most part, the coverage on there was good. Now we're gonna wrap this up. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it when our guys can get the best of Tyreek Hill. And I know Tyreek Hill is no longer in this division, but I love it. It is amazing. So right here at the bottom of your screen, Trayvon Mullen, Tyreek Hill matchup. Good job. Good battle right here. Running stride for stride with one of the fastest, if not the fastest guys in the league. No separation for Hill there. Good job. I don't know why the hell the ref threw the flag there. Maybe it was a different part of the field, but there is no way that anything that Trayvon Mullen did here was illegal or worth a penalty flag. Good job by Trayvon Mullen. Again, look at this matchup at the bottom of your screen. He's going to follow him all the way downfield, nowhere to go, stride for stride, bang. And that's how we're going to end off the film study, man. That is how we're going to end off the film study. Let me know what you guys think, and did you guys like what we saw with Trayvon Mullen on film, man? He didn't have too many games. He didn't have too many games this year, just 4. He was out with different injuries this year. Hopefully, he will be back soon enough. It looks like he will be. So, tomorrow, our guys report to camp. Rookies, undrafted free agents, and quarterbacks all report tomorrow. So get ready for that. But as always, man, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. How do you think Trayvon Mullen did in this week's episode of the film study? As always, you guys, I love you guys. Stormtrooper, we already have a Rock Ya Sin film study. It is in the film study playlist of the channel. So you just have to go to my channel, go to the playlist section, and Rock Ya Sin. It was me and Wasted doing a film study on Rock Ya Sin. So that is on the channel. Shout out to ONT right before we're heading out. Jack, your season is over. There's no coming back. Let them know. Let them know, man. Shout out to everybody who pulled up today. I love you guys. And as always, stay safe. Have a wonderful day. And I'm out, you guys. Peace.
Welcome to the Death Star, where our opponent's dreams come to die.